Hi, Kevin from Bowser Builds here. So had the car put up for the winter and ran it once just to get the car moved here in the shop. After parking, we have a leak. After doing some research in here, there it is. Yeah, right there. It's dripping out of there. So, I have not done anything with the cooling system in this car yet. Radiator's been the way I got it. The hoses are extremely squishy, look to be original. So, went ahead and bought a whole new water pump, hoses, and we're gonna take this all out, clean it up, and replace it. Alrighty, so here we are under the car. Man, the suspension looks good. I know I never finished uploading the video and putting it back together, but most of that footage actually got lost. But it looks pretty dang good still. Still needs an alignment. It's wearing my new tires down a little bit. Anyways, so first things we're gonna do is drain our coolant. And I have no idea if this is going to turn. That's starting to. Let's go ahead and try to turn this guy. Feeling that way. Nope. This way. One of these ways gotta help. Oh, there it is. I see coolant. Oh, there we go. Oh. All right, well, we'll let that drain. Well, that's draining. Let's keep an eye on it. All right, all the coolant is now out of there. So next we got to take off these hoses. I'm hoping this should go pretty easy. This hose is pretty toasty. They've appear to be, I'm guessing, original. And you can see that's just super squishy. So, oh, looks like it's missing a couple bolts here. This whole thing moves a little bit. All right, well, let me get these hoses off and we'll get you back in here. Okay, so I got those loosened up. Got this loosened up off of here. Okay, now that's out of the way. See if we can get this hose off the bottom. It wants to go. There we go. Almost. There it goes. Aha. There we go. Got that off down there now. Now, what I'll do is I'll pull the bolts out of the sides holding on the radiator. Looks like the ground wire here. And we'll see if we just pull the radiator up. So this side was missing the bolt that goes right here. That one was shorter, which I think is actually the one that goes in the bottom, in the middle. And then these were the three, the way they worked on that side. So long, small, long. This one was long and small, missing the middle one. So I think this one goes in the middle, and there's one more goes in the bottom. So I'll pick one of those up. If I don't have one, now should be able to remove this out of here. All right, next we gotta do is remove this water pump, the fan assembly, take the alternator off, get the whole front of the water pump apart, and pull that off. We're gonna reuse this metal piece here, but I got a new hose for that because that one looks pretty crispy and original. This one looks to be okay. Probably try to get a replacement hose for that, and then get it all swapped out. We'll get you on another time lapse here while I take the front apart. There we go. Oh wow. Let's take a look at that. How crusty that is. So again, we're going to reuse this piece here. This hose is actually pretty good. We'll take a look once it's off, see if it's still good. Clean this up, get all the rust scaling off of it, paint it. So it looks pretty. But the impellers here don't look nearly as bad as I thought they were going to. I figured these would be completely corroded and rusted out. So, not too bad. Okay, it's been a couple days. I was gonna make one of these with cork, but I said screw it. And I ordered 2 new ones. Those are from Moss. They were only a couple of dollars, so I just ordered them. Got the water pump all painted up, radiator all painted, the pulley, hose adapter here, fan, and a bunch of new grade 8 hardware to go with it. So now, just gotta put it all together. Quick side note, the other thing I bought was these radiator core supports, which I didn't even know existed on my car. I bought another car, which you'll see coming up on the channel here soon, and it had them. So I went back into the Moss catalog and found these and ordered them with the gaskets that go in here. So these will bolt in, and I'll have something that I never had before. All right, so got the hose here. I actually bought a new piece here for the heater line, just so it's all fresh and brand new. I couldn't get any factory hose clamps for that. It just had standard ones, so I got those. Got the factory hose clamps on here, so we'll finish throwing it together. All right, here's an update for everyone. You saw through the time lapse, I got most of this all connected back together. I did, if you watched the beginning, I couldn't figure out where the 3 bolts went. There was 2 shorter, one longer. After realizing that this bar existed, I went ahead and ordered these and got the bolts put in, so 2 small ones, 1 large one. I do have the bolts to fill in these 2 holes as well, just so we have it all secured. It's also missing one on that end, right down there. This is the bar here. I just got this part up and on. So what I'll have to do is I gotta get a couple nuts on here. This one has one. So I need 1, 2, 3 nuts. They're all the same size bolt. Fill it with coolant. Got the belt back on, all the hoses on. Everything should be good to go. My recommendation, if you're ever doing this, put the lower radiator hose and all that on the radiator before putting it in the car, and then connect up that bypass hose down there afterwards. That would have made it a little bit easier than having to mess with this hose down here. It was kind of a pain to get on. I replaced my ground wire. Used to be attached to this right here. Now it's attached down there. I cleaned it up so it's all bare metal to bare metal into the frame. And other than that, we'll get coolant in it and see how it runs.